Well, hello and welcome, or welcome back. New viewer, old viewer, subscriber, not subscriber, whether this is your first video or your... this is going to be video number 30. Your 30th video, apparently. I appreciate you all the same. Today we are going to work on making a pair of tongs, but not these tongs because I already made them. We'll come back to these, but that's not actually what we're working on. Today I'm going to make a pair of knee tongs, or bent tongs, or I don't know, whatever you want to call them tongs, I guess. It's up to you. I'm not your real dad. But I have here two pieces of 5/8 sucker rod, and we need sucker rod for this round, I think, because the way these are going to get used, they're going to have a lot of extra force on them and cantilevered, and we're also working on primarily sheet metal parts. They're going to be worked cold, so I'm going to be beating the ever-loving shit out of them, and we need to have some extra strength in these to hold up to that abuse. These are about 8 inches long, approximately, and yeah, I'm going to see if we can't make these into something useful. Alright, so you might remember these from my bolt tong video. These were the pair that I didn't like because they were kind of crap. I somehow managed to make them both too big around and too thin, which now that I say that out loud, it's kind of obvious. I draw it out too thin and made them too big. I said I might be able to make them into some 5/8 tongs or some smaller tongs, and that's what we're going to do. Because I don't have anything that works in the 5/8 range, and yeah, doesn't work well in the 5/8 range, or is not regularly kept in my shop. So we are going to modify these guys, and you know, if you only have one pair of bolt tongs, don't be afraid to stick them in the forge and reshape them. Just let them air cool if they're a commercial set of tongs. Oh, and you've got yourself a different size pair of tongs. Oh, don't get too hung up on this tong has to be this size. Go ahead, reshape them, resize them. You know, you are a blacksmith. You have license to do these things. So do it. Yep, that'll do, pig. Now, since I'm actually going to start using these immediately, we will be working with them while they're hot. Fortunately, I didn't have to put a whole bunch of heat in them, and I can cool the reins from about here back without really causing any problem. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to start with a set down. I'm going to guess these are going to use that much. How much is that much? An inch. It's an inch. I'm going to use an inch. And mostly using the formula for flat bit tongs. You've got your set down from that side, bring it up to the far side of the anvil, and turn it towards you. It doesn't matter if you're left-handed or wrong-handed. It will still work. Just turn it towards you and then do another set down at that length. Hope I don't hit my camera. And about here, I'll make sure to really get my bottom corner down so that I'm spreading that hinge boss. Pushing in, boink! Making sure to clean up the inside of that bit. And then I'm going to taper it down. about halfway. Trying to keep some mass in it so I'm not flattening it out this way. I want to let that fatten up so I can spread it the way where I want to later. Should get that hotter. Yeah, I'm going to start these over with a different order of operations. Alright, so this time, I'm actually going to give myself a little bit more material because those were a little bit shy. And I set down a little over halfway, or about halfway. All right, let's go bevel away. Naturally, that didn't offset where I expected it to. Real question is, do we just leave it? I'm going straight to a straight peen. I want as much width in this boss as we can get. To be easier to go this way with a cross peen. So I have gotten some comments about how I should draw over the horn, which is fair. That would make a lot more sense. A rounded, you know, having two round guys is going to move material faster than two flat ones. Only problem is, I hate the sound the horn on this anvil makes. I hate it. I can't stand it. I really only use the horn on this anvil when I absolutely have to. It would just be dumb to not use it. So I don't. I do appreciate the comments though. Whew. But now the rest of this should just be making a pair of tongs. Oops, I didn't mean to cut that all the way off. Oh, got another pair of tongs down in the books. They did not come out particularly beautiful, as per usual, but I think they're going to work pretty good. I intend to use these mostly for doing dishing work. So when you get a piece of material, you can hold it pretty well with a pair of straight tongs for a while, but once it gets to about where this piece is now, you end up having to really crank this elbow up and this arm. And that makes for some unpleasantry. But hopefully with these, I can keep my arm down in a more comfortable position like that, and be able to still work in the dishing tool. That is so much comfortable than what I've been doing. They are certainly going to need some adjustment, but I think they're going to work out for me pretty well. Unless they break, probably don't see any reason to remake these. They're not super pretty, but they don't have to be. And for any of you wondering what is going on with this project, well, I am almost out of coal. And I don't think I can make a fire that would be hot enough, long enough, with the amount of coal that I have to really be able to use this and have anything left over. Unfortunately, I am about as broke as it gets right now, so it's going to be a little while until I can get until I can go get some more coal. And until then, this is just gonna have to wait. So you'll probably be seeing me doing smaller projects, and we'll probably get back to working on my forge and doing some of that and some more fabrication oriented kind of stuff for a while I put some money together to go buy some coal. But I am definitely coming back to this. I do need one of these for some of the stuff that I need to make later. So just have to sit tight on this. It's frustrating for me as much as it is for you, I guarantee you. But I will get back to it. I do promise that. Anyhow, that wraps it up for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.